What's going on, guys? This is Josh here, as always, with JB Fitness, here today to do another product review. Today we're taking a look at the squat stand that I bought for my home gym. This is the Rogue SML-1. Anyone who's been on the Rogue site and was looking at the S1 series knows that there's the S1, which is the standard rack, SML-1, which is the Monster Light stand, which is this one, and then the SM1, which is the full-on monster stand. Now, in terms of differences, in terms of height, they're about the same. They're all around 70 to 74 inches. This one, I believe, is 70. The Monster is about 74, and then the S1 is about in the middle there. In terms of the footprint, they're about the same, about 4x4. The SM1, the Monster, is a little bit bigger, not much bigger though. In terms of the actual steel, it's all the exact same steel. The S1, which is the basic one, uses the 2x3 throughout the base and the uprights and the spotter arms. Spotter arms on these racks are sold separately, so keep that in mind. The SML1, which is this one, the same 2x3 footprint, and 3x3 upright and the spotter arms. The Monster is where you get into the really heavy duty, where you get 3x3 base, 3x3 upright, and 3x3 spotter arms as well. But you're getting into a much more higher price tag. You're about $200 or $300 more for that extra inch on the base, plus the spotter arms. These spotter arms costed about $220 Canadian. The spotter arms on the Monster series are about $400 Canadian, and it's pretty much the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the features of this, and hopefully it'll help you guys decide if you want to purchase. Okay, so the next one we're going to take a look at really quick is the spacing on these stands. And the S1 and the SML1 are exactly the same in that they use 2-inch spacing all the way down the stand till about halfway through. After that, it switches to 1-inch spacing for almost the rest of the entire bottom half of the stand. And the reason for this is called West Side spacing. West Side is obviously known for their powerlifting. Powerlifters do a lot of bench press, and to be able to unrack heavy weight, you need to have the bar. Each lifter is going to be different, but you need to have it at a very specific height to be able to unrack heavy weight safely, effectively, and to not waste too much energy. So having the 1-inch allows you to really adjust the height of the bar. The Monster rack actually only uses 2-inch from top to bottom, so that is something to consider as well. So the last thing I want to really quickly go over here are the holes on the stand itself. Obviously there are 4 holes that you can see along the base. You can also find the same amount of holes along the front, although part of it is being used up, 2 out of the 4 being used by the frame. So looking at the front here, there are 4 holes. Obviously, as I have in there, you can use band pegs that go ahead and just slide right in there. Now, I was unsure about using band pegs on this, but I've been using them for a little while and I've never really had an issue. Sometimes it tips a little bit. You throw 25s up against here, or 35s, and it holds. Now, so I ordered band pegs. The thing with these Rogue racks and stands is that they really get you on accessories. The stand itself is very affordable, about $450. The way they get you though is on the spotter arms, which are about $220, and then you gotta get band pegs and any accessories you may want. That's really where they make all their money. Now, in terms of other accessories you can get for these, you can get like a mounting bracket kit if you want to mount these into the ground. So you can put some here and then mount the front as well. That's going to take up some slots. You can also get a set of wheels. They go in the front here so that you can tilt it and move it around for extra portability. In terms of whether that stuff's really needed, I don't think so. This is pretty heavy, but if you have someone relatively strong who can help you out, it's pretty easy to move around. I move around all the time. Okay, so we've had a pretty good look at the equipment here that comes with the Rogue SML-1, and I hope that really helped you guys out. Now you really have to decide whether it's worth it to get the SML-1, the S1, or the SM-1. In terms of the differences, I would definitely get the SML-1 again if I were given the opportunity to do so. The S1 is pretty much the same. The spotter arms on the S1 are much smaller. They're about 18 inches compared to this one and the one on the SM1, which are 24 inches. The extra 6 inches does make a huge difference. That would be what she said. In terms of price, it's about $50 cheaper for the S1, so definitely worth it to get the SML1. To get the SM1 for the 3x3 tubing, you're looking at about $250, $300 more, plus the spotter arms are about $200 more, and they're basically the same thing. So you really have to factor that into your decision. If it were me, again, definitely get the SML1 and see how you like it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.